for show. But does she really wanna? But can't stand to see me walk out the door. Don't try to fight the feeling, 'cause the thought alone is killing me right now. Thank God for mom and dad for sticking together, 'cause we don't know how. You think you got it, oh, you think you got it, but got it, just don't get it if there's nothing at all. We've been together, oh, we've been together, but separate's always better when there's feelings involved. It's what they say is then what makes, then what makes, then what makes, then what makes, then what makes love exception. So why, oh, why, oh, why, oh, why, my baby don't mess around because she loves me so, and this I know for sure. But does she really wanna? But can't stand to see me walk out the door. Don't try to fight the feeling, 'cause the thought alone is killing me right now. Thank God for mom and dad for sticking together, 'cause we don't know how.
What's up, cuties? Happy Tuesday. Thank you guys for joining me for this Power Hour Hot Topics Live. I almost didn't make it. Oh, chow. I can't even say why. Sometimes work-related stuff, you got to keep it behind closed doors, child. I may have to discuss on Patreon. Everything is all good, but sometimes the nerves get worked, and that's what. That's all I could say. Thank you guys again for joining me. Please hit the like button on your way in. I got so many hot topics that I want to discuss with you guys that I will not be able to say hello to each and every one of you, but I see the chat is lit up. Shout out to the Cutie crew I representing. I appreciate you guys so much. Cutie crew, our color is hot pink for our shirts for Vegas. If you want to get out the house, if you want to get your social life back popping, if you want to just have a sisterhood where you could talk about things and not be judged and all of that, you may want to join the Cutie crew, join my membership. So we will be doing Vegas in, let me see if I can find my link. Yeah, we're going to be invading Vegas in September, and you must be a Cutie crew member in order to join us. Right now, I think we're up to about 22-ish or so people, sisters that will be there. It is a girls trip, so leave your hubbies at home. But again, if you just want to, a lot of us Cutie crew members, it's all ages. But for those of you that don't go out a lot and all of that good stuff, come on and join us, child. We cut up. We talk about real life issues. We do it all. And this is our first annual trip. So we will be vacationing every year. You know what I'm saying? So that's that on that. So shout out to the cutie crew. I'll discuss more. I'm also working on like a little gift bag for when you guys arrive, ideas. So yeah, shout out to the cutie mods as well. I see Linda Gamble in the building, the legend of the mods. I see Tara. Tara, you must have some free time this week, sis. I know you reached out to me, so I appreciate you for being here representing. Shout out to my sis, Pink, a table topics. Thanks so much, sis, for being here as well. And I don't see Debbie and I don't see Teresa, but hello to those ladies as well. And then definitely shout out to each and every one of you cuties that are joining me, and shout out to the replay gang yang. All right, so I'm going to get started. Let me do something real quick. On which phone, child? Give me 1 second, guys. Let me tell Siri to remind me. Siri, set alarm for 12:35 p.m.
Done.
All right. So let's get started. Let's get started. Again, if you have not hit the like button, please hit the like button on your way in. Now, on my thumbnail, I do have Porsha Williams. I have Angela, the queen of Real Housewives of Atlanta. I got the queen, period, Melody Sheree, as well as Kelly. Kelly, girl, you guys wait till you see this. If you haven't already, my goodness. So we're going to discuss those ladies shortly. But I just saw a little young Negro that just irked my nerves. Before I get to that, though, Gloria Lacey. Gloria, welcome, welcome, welcome to the Cutie crew. Welcome, sis. Thanks so much for joining us. Our members only will be Thursday evening. Cannot wait to spend some time with you ladies. I need a wind down, okay? But welcome, 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 Gloria. All right, so the Negro that I'm speaking of, it's two actually that I'm gonna get right on to. It's two of them. But Diddy G, sit your R's down, okay? Enough is enough. Enough is enough. And if you guys don't know, I was a huge fan of this young gentleman. Not anymore. Can't stand him. And the number one reason why is every time that Halle Bailey got something going on, a project coming up, whatever the case may be, here he go talking about he missed his son. And it is clout. It is stealing his attempt at stealing her shine. I'm not even gonna play it. I just saw this right before I went live, and I'm sick of them. Okay. Period. Well, let me play it. He ain't bit more in my mama's voice, thinking of this child. I know he loved his son, but he was frolicking around with scrumpets. Put in the chat if you know what scrumpets are. As Aunt Debbie say, horrors. He been frolicking around with them for the past month. But since Halle was at the Met Gala, here he go. I can't stand it. I can't. Take a quick listen. Over him. I know DeSarah. I'm over him though. Look, I used to really love him. All he is about now is he's jealous of Halle, period. You know, every time somebody try to say something about Halle, you must don't know that I was rich when I got with her. Yeah, and your money can't get you in the doors that her fame can. And he's jealous of her. He trapped her. I didn't think that at first, but I do now. Take a listen. I'm over him.
What I wanted to do today.
Oh, light bulb head ass.
I don't think I need to tell y'all.
I don't think I need to tell y'all.
Sleep. I just wanted to hang out with a special person, man.
Shut your ass up. Enough. I ain't playing no more. So first of all, whenever he go to his audience, they are into the bullying. You know what I mean? And that is their cue. So he said he just wanted to spend some time with a special little person. Okay, enough. I'm done with him. Shout out to Melody Sheree. Mel performed this past weekend on the 3rd. You guys know that she was the opening act for Calvin Richardson. And look, I don't know about you guys. When it comes to all of the songs that Mel released while I was watching her on Love and Marriage Huntsville, I'm not just saying this because I love Mel. Straight classics. Classics for me. Yes, Shirley, he's a band. Classics for me. Oh, LaDawn, I forgot to mention you, sis. And shout out to my cutie ma, LaDawn, as well. LaDawn, I'm DMing you after this live. Instant classics. No matter when I hear them, classics are timeless pieces, whether it's fashion or music or whatever the case may be. Yes, Sammy, I love Down, but baby, that side chick of the year award is just it for me. So I cannot play a lot because I don't want to get no copyright, but I'm gonna play and pause the music. I know you guys should have seen Melody Cherie. If not, go over to her page. Mel is thick fit. Do you hear me? Thick fit. Mel got hips, child, legs, hips, and body yaddy.
Tell me who house it is, Mel. Okay.
That's my. Oh, that's now.
I can't hear you.
I gotta mute it. I hate it. Yes, Sammy, for your song. And she sound good. She look good. All of the above. Shout out to Melody Cherie. If you ever need, tell me what would you do? And look, real talk. As I was doing my chores this past weekend, my playlist, I got Mel in there for my playlist, my cleaning playlist. And yeah, so I just so happened to listen to all of her songs over the weekend. Mel should know we are extremely proud of her. She does have her Mother's Day sale coming this weekend. And I may not be over there live. I'll be spending time with my aunt. But happy Mother's Day in advance to each and every one of you. And rest in peace if you lost your mom like me. So yeah, days like Mother's Day or my birthday, I typically shut down. But this Mother's Day, I'm gonna be with my aunt. So kudos to Mel. Isn't it Chronicles of Kim K? Baby. Yes, ma'am. That's the happy weight. Mel dropped Love and Marriage Huntsville. We already know she dropped Martell Holt. And that's the happy weight. And again, fit. Speaking of Martell Holt, another continuation. What are you all's thoughts about the courts, the judges, and how they just allow things to be just dragged out the way that they do? Could it be money on their end? Because enough is enough. Now, Martell had court on, if I'm not mistaken, Monday. And shout out to T from TV. Yeah, they continued it again. So this is for the DV, situation that Martell found himself in, the RP, all of the above. And yeah, they continued it again. I believe it's continued now until August. And a shame. Damn, they've been in court damn near as long as they've been married, or leave it up to Martell, it'll go to that. It is so crazy to me. So I'm over his arse as well. That's it when it comes to, well, not really. I was about to say Negroes, but Diddy, Doomsday is here. Who was that? What question? Jacqueline, no. And you said, does Hallie have a court custody agreement? She does not. And hopefully she will. You know what I mean? Go ahead and do that. I just can't wait for her. I get it. Please believe I get it. As far as taking your time before you move on and all of that. She's a new mom. But I'm saying that Sierra prayer for her, just to see this Negro DDG crash out. Okay. Let's see. All right, peace, love, and light. You feel like I feel then, sis. Let me go down. Peace, love, and light said, I am starting to feel like it's a money grab or he has connections in the court system. So you're talking about Martell, and that says some of these judges don't care. And this is what's sad to me. That's a whole DV case. You know what I mean? And where they do that at? Where you keep continuing DV cases like this? It's been a year. And it's sickening. It is. But as I was saying, Diddy and the first day of his trial started yesterday. And right now, yesterday and today, they are picking the jurors. Now, allegedly, Diddy had the bubble guts. Diddy had the bubble guts when he walked into court and he had to ask the judge, can I please go to the bathroom because I'm nervous? And I'm sure that he is. He has now 8 lawyers. They say that the jury pool is very diverse. Black, white, old, young, all of the above. So I was live for a bit yesterday. It's boring because, again, we can't get into the get down until the opening arguments start. And last I heard, that will be next Monday. So if you guys are not following me on my backup page, I will make a post a little bit later. Make sure to do so. We'll be discussing Diddy's case daily. And what tripped me out is the judge so far did not exclude someone that works for HBO and had ties to that documentary, The Fall of Diddy. It's like, how you gonna keep them on here? That whole documentary that we watched, Patroni, Cuties, and I, was very damning. And as of right now, that juror is still there. So, really, Sammy, I would love it. Why? The time or just hearing the details? Oh, I would love it. I would love it. So, yeah, I'm still following it. I was going to go live today, but it's the same from yesterday. They're still trying to dwindle down 120 plus jurors down to 12 and a couple alternates. So that's that on that. All right, let's see here. Let me continue. I want to bring up the Queen first from this Met Gala. Did you guys check out anything when it comes to the Met Gala? Let me put this up real quick because I don't have it where I want it. So I'm going to close a couple windows so it won't look the way it looked. But put in the chat if you watch the arrivals, the fashions, and all of the above when it comes to the Met Gala. I did. I made sure to post on my wall yesterday. This is probably the blackest Met Gala ever. And that was done on purpose. I really, really enjoying it. See, I knew you was going to say that. The time in hearing the details. You'll just go straight to guilty. Sammy. I would love it, child. I would have loved it. But take a look at the Queen, Diana Ross. She looked good. The details in her train. She has her kids' names and grandkids' names stitched in. Diana looked like she did in the 70s, child. And it looks natural. Now, I'm going to show you guys that's not natural. Somebody that is not natural in a minute. But it was amazing. So shout out to the Queen, Diana Ross. Shout out to Riri. Rihanna announced her pregnancy. She is pregnant. Y'all know I love to say pregnant, like Mel said on Love and Marriage Huntsville, with baby number 3. And this person, let me like this comment because I hope the same. I hope she's having a girl. She has two beautiful sons, and I hope she can get a mini me. I really, really do. But she looked amazing. If you guys don't know, the theme for the Met Gala was men's tailoring. Men's tailoring. So let's go ahead and take a look at a couple. I was not, and I'm a huge fan of Tiana. I didn't like this. And I get it. It was men's tailoring. I think the cape was a bit much. The big feather, the shoes. I just didn't like it. Sorry, Tiana, but I love you. Classic album. Um, what is it? Concrete Rose, if I'm not mistaken. Something like that. Love me some Tiana. And look, she's a fashion icon. Okay. So and maybe this wasn't a miss for anybody else. But I just didn't like it. But on me too. Diana looked good. Child, don't give me with the names. You guys know I know who she is, but I don't want to mess up some names. So let's just look. Shoot, she played in Black Panther. They all look gorgeous though. They really did. Here's Rihanna's child's father and her partner, ASAP. This is a gorgeous man. You did, Neva P? Oh man, and normally me and Neva P, we are on the same accord. Or you say, well, you said you love Tiana. Do you just love Tiana? Lupita, thank you. Or did you like the look, sis? Let me know. ASAP, gorgeous man. He dresses like this on a daily, okay? Grown man-ish. I love his whole style. Let's see. I don't know her name, but I love this look. Lizzo looked amazing. Lizzo has dropped a lot of weight. And she looks good. Whoopi Goldberg. Look at Whoopi. I like it. Kim K, you know Kim K gonna show off some part of her body. That leather is nice though. LeBron James' wife, Savannah. Okay, Neva. Wow, my truly sister. A lot of people love that look. I just didn't. I love Savannah's look though. And LeBron and Savannah should tell Kevin Gates, this is an audience that you or Brittany will never be invited to. And it's a shame I'm saying Brittany first, Brittany Renner, because that man is married. But she looked good. Somebody sent me or typed in the comment about Andre 3000 and why he had this piano on his back. I was supposed to research. I don't know, but I love me some Andre 3000. There's Tracy Ross. This is this shoot, I can't think of her name. Is this Tasha, one of the twins? Let me know. Kinda looks like her, and then it didn't. Nicki Minaj was there. Kiki Palmer. Shoot, Damson. Look at them snatch off this motorcycle accident. Child, where I say accident? This motorcycle outfit, child, to reveal what he had on underneath. So you guys get the gist. Zendaya, all of them looked amazing. So kudos to all of our Black stars, and kudos again to Rihanna. Loved it. Let me see what you guys are saying about the Met. Let me see. Let's see. And I'm going to close this as well. Oh, I wanted to say something else real quickly before I move on from the Met. I'm not sure if you guys know me, just being all things hot topics my whole life. There was this exchange between Ciara and Rihanna years ago. They had a beef, okay? And this was the first time that we've seen them together. They used to go at it on Twitter. This was 2011. So I was happy to see this. I was happy to see Ciara and Rihanna together and squashing that, you know? And they both look happy. You remember Sammy? Yes, child. They used to go at it. All right, let's see. Did you see? Oh, you the one that put the comment. Yeah. Child, I don't know. I don't know, but I will find out. Yes, Chronicles of Kim K. Lizzo, I loved her whole look. I did. So again, kudos. Hey, beautiful eyes from the UK. Thank you so much for joining me. Did I show this? I think I did. Ooh, child, I didn't mean to put that up there. I think I did. Um, I'm moving so quick, I don't know. But kudos again to Cece and Ariana. There she is. Hey, Aunt Debbie. I hope you're feeling better. Love you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here, Aunt Debbie. All right. I think that's it. When it comes to the Met. But something else, and I'm just moving so quick, guys, so forgive me. Thanks to the Orange Man. Thanks to the Orange Man, unfortunately, some Mexican Americans are scared, afraid to celebrate Cinco de Mayo. A lot of them stayed inside last night, and it's a shame. Shout out to Neighborhood Talk. Take a listen to what the host on CNN had to say about this.
Is May 5th, and that means Cinco de Mayo, Wolf, a holiday that celebrates Mexico's victory over France. But some, in the Battle of Puebla, I should say, but some communities have canceled or scaled back cultural events because of President Trump's crackdown on illegal immigration and the fear among many Latinos that they could be arrested. Today is May 5th.
Isn't that terrible? I see L'Oreal in the chat. L'Oreal, I just so happened to see your message while I was live. I not read it, but I saw where you sent it to me. But wasn't it quiet, child? Wasn't it quiet? That's a shame. That's a shame. And look, Vegas is the place to be. Now, there were some celebrations, but it definitely wasn't the norm. They said that parts of the strip was a ghost town, and normally they come in, they fly in to celebrate here. So thanks to the Orange Man, child, it's terrible. It's terrible. Home Depot parking lots are empty now. If you are like me, you can go to Home Depot, get you a handyman, baby, throw him some cash, and he'll do whatever needs to be done around the home. And even that, Saturday morning, Sunday mornings, I don't see him anymore. So that man is cuckoo. He really, really is. Let's see what you said, L'Oreal. All right. DEI canceled a lot of those events due to no more funding. That as well. But when it comes to the news that broke, a lot of them were scared. Just scared to be outside. It is CC. Child, I wish I could find that song. I can't even act like I want to sing it because some people may be offended, so I'm not going to do it. But yes, a lot of them did. A lot of them did. So, are we in our 92%? Put in the chat. Let me go ahead. Thank you, CC. I was feeling real bad. But for the ones that voted for him, I'm going to go ahead and throw this 92% in the chat. I'm sorry. Hey, Brittany Janae. So let's continue, guys. Let's see. I got through a lot. I'm going to go ahead since I put it on the screen mistakenly. And it's a trip because we were talking about Botox in, I believe it was our Patreon live watch party Sunday. Can you guys take a look at Kelly from Real Housewives of Atlanta? Yeah, we resting. Thank you, CC. CC, child, I was over here all morning like, that's a shame. But I just thought about it since you put it in the chat. Thank you for refreshing my memory. 92%, okay? Look at the screen, guys. And I am not going to make fun of Kelly. But Kelly, no ma'am. No ham, no turkey. Why did you mess your face up like this? Why? Do you guys see this? I am so disappointed. And look, it's her face, it's her money, it's her body, but she looked absolutely amazing before all of this. She's overfilled. And that's what people were saying in the comments. She's overfilled. Beautiful woman. But this just shows the difference. And the person that posted these pictures, I can't think of the technical term, but she does this type of work. Black young woman, if I'm not mistaken, she was out of Texas, but she made sure to line up chin to chin. The before picture is untouched. So, meaning Kelly, you can tell that she had Botox in her forehead because it squared it off. You can tell that she has it in her cheeks because they're much fuller. She has it in her lips. She has it in her chin. And my goodness, you know, just because we talked about this on Sunday is why I decided to share it. Again, if she like it, I love it, but I would give it a rest because the before for me, and I am strictly D-Ickley, okay? But before, she looks much better. She looks younger. She looks more what she is, feminine, all of the above. All of the above. I hate this for her, you know? So yeah, oh, I'm gonna take it off. I'm gonna take it off. That's a quick touch and go. I do like the contributions that Kelly has made to Real Housewives of Atlanta. So nothing against her at all. But yeah, no ma'am, no ma'am. Look, black don't crack. And I get it that they're in the spotlight and all of that, but that's just too much. A lot of them are doing too much. And I would hate for any of them to look like that picture that I shared, which was Brandy from Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. You know what I mean? So, shoot. Hold on, guys. All right, I'm not sharing anything. I want to bring up, you guys know Porsha has been the talk of the town. And sorry to that lady, sorry to Porsha, but a lot of people have been they call her Horsha. I'm not gonna call her Horsha, but what I am gonna let you guys hear is some audio of Porsha from back in the day talking about how women should behave around a married couple. And we know that Porsha has flipped the script. She's not doing that at all. So take a listen. Shout out
Some
to the
things are
Jasmine
just common
brand.
sense of how to behave around a married couple. And for me, I don't even like to stand and look someone's husband eye to eye and carry on more than a 3-minute conversation. So when we go to exchange,
She says she don't like to have a 3-minute conversation with somebody else's husband.
telephone numbers, like I was telling somebody the other day, every type of communication that you have with this couple needs to go through the wife. Like, and you should know that at some point in your life.
Now, she said every act of communication needs to go through the wife. I think you guys heard enough. She said, let's finish it off.
And if you overstep that boundary, then your intentions were wrong from the beginning. That's
all right. And she said, if you overstep their boundaries, then your intentions were wrong from the beginning. So if that's the case, when it comes to Porsha, I'm just wondering, why are we going to see Porsha meeting up with Drew's husband, Ralph, on Sunday's episode? That's number one. And then we know what she said to Angela. That's number two. That she better be quiet because she may F Angela's husband, Charles Oakley. It did not Brittany at all. At all. That did not age well, child. Okay. And I did start child. That's why I'm so disappointed. I did really, really like Porsha, but so far she hasn't done anything that I'm proud of this season. Like, seriously. But the Real Housewives of Atlanta ladies were on Bravo's after show this past Sunday. And shout out to the queen again, the queen of season 16 of Real Housewives of Atlanta, Angela Oakley. And take a listen to what she had to say, and then I'm going to read some comments.
Something you want to tell me, because the energy.
You not read the words that are coming out of my mouth.
That big ass mouth, I should be able to.
No, you was ready.
I was ready.
You tried to trick us with that old bright yellow dress. I was like, oh, she's coming with sunshine. I was like, oh, she's the queen of darkness now.
I wanted to give the girls Big Bird. They call for Big Bird.
Big Bird energy, honey. Big Bird energy.
Did you wear yellow again?
It's all right.
Now I'm going to take this down and put it back up real quick. Everybody is, not everybody, but the majority of folks are so over Shamea already and disappointed. Shamea came in hot, but she has proven to be, for me, a lapdog for Porsha. And when it comes to what Porsha had to say about Angela, you know, that she'll F Charles Oakley, it was up to all of the other wives. I'm not even just going to say wives. If you are a woman with respect, you are going to let that person know that's wrong. And Shamea says she just staying out of it. She just going to stay out of it. It's crazy. Let's continue to listen to what Shamea had to say to Kelly. Kelly looks good here, but I can't show you guys.
But the way
Before we do that, she wore yellow again.
The way that Ange gave it to Brent, I know I love a good read, and I respect it. The lady said, you got stretch marks on your mouth. What? Angela! It sounds like you need to use that mouth more often.
I do. But you like this?
I was so shocked at Angela. I'm like, now, Angela, where you been?
Thinking, me and Angela had just did this walk in the park. I thought we had a heart to heart. We was get to know each other. We have similar family backgrounds. And then she switches. And that's where I was just like, you know what, Angela, I can't really rock with you like that. Who the
I wish I could fast forward this, but here's Angela.
You think I am? Like, I know I gave you this Miss Nice Girl.
Yeah.
I'm not her. Hey, you're
So anyway, Angela Oakley said, look, I know that initially I gave them a Miss Nice Girl, but I'm not her. I love everything about Angela on Real Housewives of Atlanta. I really, really do. Let me read some comments because I got another one that I'm going to end it off on. But what are you all's thoughts? Chronicles of Kim Say said, I'm so disappointed in Shamina, meaning Shamea, and I am too. And you know what, Chronicles of Kim K, for me, Shamea is giving friend of the show still. So yes, in that first episode, we learned that she was extremely rich. Aunt Debbie say, I believe it was Aunt Debbie that said that although she has the money for the fashions, somebody said this Sunday, I don't know if it was Aunt Debbie, it's tacky. I think it was you, Aunt Debbie. She's putting too much out there, you know, all the labels, all the everything. And yeah, I'm disappointed as well. She is still friend of the show. She really, really is. Chronicles Kim K, you also said Porsha is fake and a bold-faced lie. Always has been. These are her true colors. The same way she stood in the pulpit talking about LGBTQ. Meanwhile, she's around dipping her toes. Child, dipping her toes in what? The Lady Pond. Allegedly. Shout out to Square Biz. She here. Square Biz been saying that for quite some time. Unique said Porsha knows her storyline went through the window when her and Simon split. She's saying things to make sure her name is still trending. It's all a part of the game. That could be the case because she definitely does not have a storyline, Unique. But would you want to be trending for being a horror? A 304? Saying I will F somebody's husband? So if that is her reasoning, she's failing miserably to me. Failing miserably. Brittany Janae said, I knew a lot of folks like Shamea, but she's not so innocent either. Her and Porsha are one and the same. Yep. Shamea had the nerve to meet up with Ralph, and there comes Porsha. Yes. So Square Biz, even with the audio that I just played, that just shows that Yeah, what happened to what you were saying before, Porsha? It's crazy. That was a selfish speech. She was thinking about herself when she said that. Indigo girl, good point. And I believe at that time she was probably married to Cordell. You know, Sammy said she did not consult Drew to have a conversation with Ralph, asking him if he sniffed other women. Yeah, and then for her to lie to Ralph, that we'll see. Sunday is Mother's Day. I'm sure a lot of the ladies may be spending Mother's Day with your moms or your kids. So we'll discuss if we're gonna watch live. It may not even be on. I'll double check. But yeah, meeting up with Ralph after making Drew your whole storyline with Dennis, it's just not given. I'm very, very disappointed. What happened to that, CC? People even mentioned that Porsha used to be preaching child on the pulpit, and we have not seen that in quite some time. Hey, Teresa. Okay, Lady Pond for sure. Okay, the only two people that can affect a marriage is the two in it. People can say what they want, but acting on it is another story. Yeah, I mean that's just in all reality. Yes, it is the two parties. But know your role. You know what I mean? Know your role. And outside, sad dudes or sad chicks can absolutely play a part in it. It's up to the parties involved if they fall for it. But you know, it's not like they are not to blame, if that makes a sense. Makes any sense. Okay, Teresa, I hope everything went well with you, sis. Let's see. What else you guys are saying? Indigo girl. I'm not going to say what the rumors are. Somebody mentioned Lady Pond. That's all I'm going to say. Shamia and Porsha have secrets on each other, so their relationship will not change. They'll both pretend that they're enemies for a storyline. And Indigo girl, you should know, sis, that I've been standing on that since this show started. It just wasn't real to me how quick it looked like they was trying to act like Porsha and Shamia fell out. And yeah, I'm still on that. I do think that the both of them came together and said, hey, we're going to act like we hate each other this season. Because what does Shamia really have to give, and what does Porsha have to give? Nothing. So I'm just going to say again, for me, shout out to Angela Oakley. She is carrying all the girls on her back, each and every one of them. Okay, a couple more before I get to this last topic. When others start planting seeds of doubt or drama, it can really test the couple's foundation. If the foundation is weak, then you have ruined the marriage. All right, so that last part, ruin the marriage, is the only thing that I disagree with you, Square Biz. And I'm on Unique side, you know, because even with a shaky foundation, those two that's married could still be solid, and they can make sure they go to counseling or whatever the case may be. So I don't think that, you know, if both agree that they shutting all of that out, that person can ruin a marriage. For instance, I will use Ariane Curry in this situation. I'm sorry, she's just a part of all side chick talk. If Martell had shut her down, she couldn't have ruined anything. Did she play a part? Absolutely. You know what I mean? So yeah, good points though. Hello, love, my mama. Thank you so much for joining us. If the foundation is weak, then it's on the two. You've been with your husband for over 20 years. If he falls for something, that's because he wanted it to happen. Totally agree. Totally agree. Oh, I wish we had time to debate this, because you guys know I love a good debate. I really, really do. But I don't. So this last one, I removed it from our watch list, and that was Basketball Wives. Jen and Ev had words though, and I want to know from you guys, do you consider a friend that is coming to you with warning signs Do you consider that as them overstepping their boundaries? A close friend, let me know. Because I think it can go both ways. I really, really do. Where's my audio? Where is my audio? Put your answers in the chat while I send this to myself, which I thought that I did, but let me go to my other Instagram page. If a good girlfriend or a good guy friend, and shout out to Terrell. Terrell reached out to me yesterday. Shout out to Terrell. If a girlfriend or a guy friend reaches out with warnings when it comes to your husband, your boyfriend, whatever the case may be, do you think that you should really, it should be here. Let's see. Okay, so the audio is there. Do you think that you should take what they're saying into account? Or do you think that they are overstepping their boundaries? Are you one that welcomes information? I know, LaDawn, that's why we're going to have to talk about this in members only this week. Because it does depend. And for me, it depends because how hard are you coming? So when it comes to Jennifer from Basketball Wives and Evelyn, Evelyn tried to warn Jennifer about her scamming allegedly husband, and Jennifer don't want to hear it. So on the outside looking in, a lot of us discussed this. Christian, the man that Jennifer still chose to marry, being a scammer, you know, and that is naturally a part of the storyline on Basketball Wives, and Jennifer is not feeling it. So I'm going to play the audio only. I don't know how VH1 is rocking, but Bravo don't play. But I want you all's thoughts on this. And after you hear the audio, I want to know if you feel like some of the things that Evelyn said, she crossed the line or she didn't. So take a listen. And shout out to Reality Entertainment TV. Baby, they used to be on it for Love and Marriage Huntsville. You can really, really count on them. But let's take a look.
So all the victims, the lady that's on disability with 30,000, you don't care about these people?
Christian doesn't even know who that woman is.
Oh, girl, I get it, that's your man or whatever, but sometimes a mother will bring you down. He stole this woman's money.
No, he's a day trader. People have to realize when they trade, you have good days, you have bad days. You win money and you lose money. I'm highly irritated. I do not want to keep talking about my man, my man, my man. This obsession is so weird to me. I'm just over it.
Should he be trading as a felon?
Yeah, he can.
Who told you this? And because I'm not making this up.
Okay.
You're too smart for this. There's nothing that I'm telling this woman.
All right. So Evelyn made sure to point everything out to Jennifer. And the problem that a lot of people are having is Evelyn said all of this while they were filming. They don't feel like she was a good friend. They said that she should have reached out privately. And Evelyn was on Twitter and she said that she did. She said, just to be clear, I did text Jen the second we got off stage at the reunion. But Jen did not respond and did not contact her back. So is it too much? Now, Evelyn also talked to a detective. That part is a little bit too much for me. You know what I mean? Number one, it's a lot of it that's too much. Because look, if you value your friendship, no matter how long you have to wait, you'll wait until you can talk to her privately. Or if the friendship is over, you still won't say everything that you said. So we're talking about ladies that have, let me put this back on the screen just for the sake of having it on the screen. We're talking about ladies that don't have a storyline, and that's what a lot of people feel like Evelyn is doing. You waited until this show started back filming to confront her. And what the hell do you have a detective looking into this for? That's crossing the line. That's crossing the line. So let me go up and read and Chronicles of Kim K. I just said that even when it comes to Evelyn, just like Porsha and Shamia, no storyline. Drew and I'll give it to Drew, and I give it to definitely Angela Oakley. They're carrying the show, but Angela is carrying it 80%, and Drew, I'll give her 20. All right, let's see. Marshannon said, yes, if I value her opinion. All right, now, Marshannon, after listening to what we just listened to, is that more than an opinion? You hired a detective to look into, even though, let me just say this for the record, Jen is cray-cray. All the signs are there, but hey, you got to let people live their own lives. And that's what Evelyn's supposed to do. She's not a friend. Let's see. Pink Table Topic said, Evelyn is not a friend, so she should have set this one out as a close friend. Pull me to the side. Don't ambush me at a table full of folks that I don't want in my business. Evelyn wanted a moment. I totally agree, sis. Not only don't ambush me, but girl, the cameras are rolling. So not only is she not a friend, guess what? We will not be friends again. And thank you for mentioning this, because Jen did try to warn Evelyn that Chad was a whole 304 out in them streets. And what did Evelyn do? She proceeded on, and she married Chad. Although it only lasted, a month, a little over a month. All the warning signs were there for her as well. Just give me the warning signs once, but don't keep telling me. I'll find out eventually when I'm supposed to. That is not my friend's full-time job. Totally agree with you, Chronicles of Kim K. And definitely don't do that shit publicly, okay? Sometimes, just don't do that. Don't do that. Hey, Cricket. Let's see. See, that's why I say it depends on the friend and the delivery. Totally agree. Totally agree. So, and I'm going to read a couple more because I still got a couple minutes, but Cutie Crew and Patroni Cuties. I don't know if I can do it live, though. I don't think I'm going to be able to do it live, but Cutie Crew and Patroni Cuties, let me know if you guys want to watch this. We can stick this in another day throughout the week, but I can't do Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, all of that on Patreon, child. Patreon been getting all my time. But let me know if you guys want me to add this back to the lineup. If you guys want to watch this together. I hate we didn't watch this as planned last night, but yeah, my schedule is like cray-cray. Let's see what else you guys were saying. Chronicles of Kim K said, if that, let me stop sharing the screen, guys. And let me also go back to this banner. If you did not hit the like button, please go ahead and hit the like button for me. Chronicles of Kim K said, if that was me, I may have popped. Oh, child. Not put them paws in the throat, child. Don't talk to me crazy. And you got a detective. Heck no. I will say this when it comes to Jennifer. One thing that she's gained since marrying a Christian is some balls. So normally, Jennifer has always sat there quiet as a mouse when it comes to Evelyn, and she didn't. She didn't. So kudos to her for being fit, the child, and getting some guts. Yeah, a little too long for me. And let that stuff play out in court. She's speaking on stuff that hasn't been settled in the court of law. Totally agree with that. Right now, it is still accusations. We do know, though, that after they got married, he had to go back, turn himself in for violating his probation. And I think he had to spend about 15 days behind bars. Look, it's giving Shady Vic to me. It is giving scammer-ish vibes to me. But that's her life, her business. You know what I mean? And Evelyn did too much. Other than Jennifer, what is she going to have to talk about? Nothing. That marriage didn't last as long as John stayed in the army. Okay, so I'm missing something with that. I know that means something, Tyra. Who was John Chap? But no, it was over real quick. And it's the audacity for me. Not saying that as a woman, she didn't have a right to leave Chad, but she had already given Chad permission to cheat and told him, as long as you protect yourself. Aunt Debbie, we was talking about hall passes and all of that last week in the No Cap show with me, Aunt Debbie, and Pink Table Topics. And that's what that is. Evelyn had given Chad a hall pass that he can cheat and protect himself, but she found some condoms in the car, went ballistic. And they said that it was mutual. Paul's thrown, and we know that Chad ended up headbutting her. And a lot of women was not on Evelyn's side because she's shown time and time again that she's violent. So, you know, I was resting in 92% way back then, child. Let's see. Evelyn never gave real friend, in my opinion. She always seemed to treat Jennifer like a peasant and less than smart. Facts. You hate you can't get on Patreon. Why can't you, sis? Let me know. For some shows that we watch, I even share the link for I think you told me something going on with your email address or something, which I don't know, Tyra, but if you go to Patreon, there's a contact us section. Maybe you can give them your username and all of that, and they can look into it. So I definitely don't know. Okay, is what Love My Mama said. This is payback for Evelyn since Jen talked about Chad being a player on a live radio show. Yeah. Oh, child. Speaking of her daughter, child, thank you for putting that, CC. But CC says, shouldn't Evelyn worry about her 304 daughter? Talking about Shanice. And speaking of Shanice's baby daddy, how long I got? My reminder is going to go off in 5 minutes, which means I got 5 minutes. Evelyn's daughter's baby daddy is the game. And I'm going to bring this up real quick. Because, look, Shanice probably got pregnant by the game thinking she was going to get something. He's older than her, all of the above. Well, the game has lost his Calabasas mansion. Evelyn, you should have told your daughter, the daughter followed in her footsteps. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? But for this man to lose his mansion, for those of you all that don't know, you should. He's been dipping and dodging on a settlement that was granted a couple years ago. $7.13 million to be exact. And now a judge has approved the sale of his mansion. Isn't that a shame? This man and the chick that sued him. Hold on, guys. Let me do something real quick. This is why I set a reminder. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Okay. How come you're not detecting my mouse? Give me 1 second, guys. And that's wrong. I wish I could type and talk at the same time. Give me 1 second. Okay. But let me not say chick. The young lady that sued the game was a contestant on one of his dating shows that he had back in the day. And, she said that once them cameras stopped rolling, he SA'd her. She took it to court and she won. And I wish I knew the year. They don't have it. Shout out to It's Only Entertainment. They don't have it over here. But yeah, he's been dodging folks and sending money allegedly overseas and putting stuff in other folks' names and all of the above for years. And they finally caught up with him. So, we are actively talking about a man that operated in that same fashion that is currently in jail, Diddy. for SA charges. And I don't know if the game did this or not. He was found guilty in the civil suit. The civil suit. And when will these men just stop? It's a story every week. And I, for one, I don't know about you guys. I'm not sick of tired talking about it, because I do think that when we do talk about things like this, that it just keeps the awareness up. Excuse me, I had to take a sip, but it's tiresome. You know what I mean? It's a different man every week. Every week. I have one, and I don't want to discount men that say that they've gone through things like this. We've discussed rapper YG that came out with his song. I believe the song was titled 2004. The first couple words that he said in that, he let everybody know what he went through as a child with a woman twice his age. And I be damned if Ray J is not now saying the same thing. I don't want to question it, but I will let you guys know that is going to be a topic on my No Cap this coming Friday. So I will be hosting it. So make sure to join myself, Pink Table Topics, and Aunt Debbie, because I'm calling cap on Ray J. I'm just going to tell you guys in advance, but I'm going to tell you guys more of why then. So we out of here. It's millions, Jacqueline, you know, in the Calabasas. Let's see. Well, just judging from how they worded this, they said the game just lost his Calabasas mansion after a judge approved its sale to help pay off the $7.13 million judgment awarded to Priscilla Rainey. Excuse me. Even with the sale, he still owes $3 million. Let me mute for 1 second. Sorry, itchy throat. So if he still owes $3 million, that would let me know that mansion is worth about $4 million. You know what I'm saying? So it's a shame, child. They always let that other head that they think with get them in trouble, you know? And even when it comes to that, I'm resting in my 92%, period. But shout out again to each and every one of you. Shout out to all the ladies. Kelly, I'm going to bring you up again. I hope that all of this is able to go down. It's her face, so I don't expect her to do what I want. But gorgeous, 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 gorgeous before. And maybe this was maybe she had the fillers done right before she took this picture, because she don't look like this on Real Housewives of Atlanta. We can still tell that, she got some fillers, but it don't look like this. This looks squared off, swelling, all of that. But gorgeous woman. Shout out to all that I discussed today. Again, to Melody Sheree, that awesome, awesome performance over the weekend. Angela Oakley, the queen of Real Housewives of Atlanta. Porsha, child, we just gonna pray for you. Aunt Debbie, are you still here? Are you going live? I'll text you because I gotta go. I'm gonna text you as soon as I click in. Let me know if you're going live today. Aunt Debbie, I do know that Pink Table Topics is going live as well. Teresa, if you're gonna be at Pink Table Topics, if you can just people for me coming in. I gotta go to the post office, Walgreens, and something else, but I'm gonna do that as soon as I get off, so I'll still be over there at some point. But I'm out of here. Shout out to the cutie mods. Love you guys. Thank you so much for modding for me. Shout out to the cutie crew. Can't wait for us to discuss more details. If you only pay $25 of your deposit, you do have until May 15th for the second half. The design that I've come up with, I'm loving it. So I hope you guys do as well. And then I may have we'll talk about it. I gotta go. I gotta go. I hate it. But thank you guys again. Shout out to the cuties that joined me. Shout out to any new subscribers. I appreciate you guys so much. Let me see if it took me over. Child, 3 of you that's in the bushes, can you subscribe, please? Can you subscribe? That'll take me to 27,000.3. If you double check too, if you are subscribed, if you're in the comment section, I know you're subscribed, but YouTube is removing that. Make sure you're still subscribed to your favorite content creators. And I appreciate you guys for joining me. I gotta go. Love you guys. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your Thursday, Tuesday, and I'll chat with you guys soon. Bye.
Chit chat with QT. Chit chat with QT. Chit chat, chit chat, chit chat with QT. Chit chat with QT. Chit chat with QT. Chit chat, chit chat, chit chat with QT.